What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be discussing how house rules work, specifically for Madden 20. For those of you guys that were doing it in Madden 19, right now they're starting it off with a whole different scenario. College rules, pretty much both of you have a chance to score from the 25. If you don't and the other person does, they obviously win. These are the rewards. 50 wins is going to net you an 89 to 90 overall NAT superstar player. All right, so it's non-auctionable, non-tradable. Can't do nothing else with it. It is what it is. All right, guys? So just make sure you guys understand that going forward. But pretty much, like I showed you in that little still there, what is it, like 200 wins get you 300 trophies, and it kind of breaks it down. So if you guys want to see like all the trophy winnings, you guys can go ahead and take a look at that as well. But pretty much what I'm going to explain to you guys, when you first go to your home screen, you're going to obviously see it right there under the missions, right? You're going to go ahead, you're going to click it, and I'm going to break it down with actual gameplay as well. All right, you're not only just, just telling you, yo, this is what it's going to be. I'm going to show you actual games that I played in House Rules as we go through it. I will tell you this. I know it seems like 200 games are a lot, but it's really not. Every game should probably be about a minute to a minute and a half. Like, your opponent is either going to score on you or he's not. Right here, you can look at it again to see the kind of breakdown, showing it to you right inside the segment before you actually go to the game if you still have questions about it. But like I was telling you guys, getting as many trophies as possible is huge, because once I hit 1,000, I'm more than likely going to upgrade my Von Miller with that 91 overall Series Master and then just go hard with the NAT. I don't care about trying to get to 2,000 to sell them, because I'm going to actually keep them. After you get the 200 wins, I believe it's pretty much over. I'm not sure though, but it kind of locks it off. So I think the rewards are done after you get 200 wins, because some people were asking about that via Twitter. Like, after you get to that amount, they don't show you anything else. So it's kind of like a cap, because they don't want people to just keep repeating it and just getting so much. So like, they give you a cap with it. And like I said, honestly, I played like 3 games in like 4 minutes. So pretty much it's very, very quick to do. You're going to have to set aside some time. And, I'm going to show you exactly the things you have to remember. Some of you guys don't understand about college football, the way that this overtime rule works. But you get the ball. Both of you guys get a chance to score at the 25-yard line. All right? If you score, your opponent gets a chance to score. If you go for it on 4th down, bro, I'm going to make that mistake right now. As a matter of fact, I was so upset with myself, because I'm like, this guy right here, he was playing the wildest D ever. He's coming out pretty much running double A gap, mid blitz. And, I'm going to run the ball because, like, I don't really care about that, dog. Like, I got runs that you could beat everything with. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to keep running the ball. I'm going to keep running the ball. It doesn't matter. I got to get these yards. This dude right here is playing pretty good D. He has good user right there. Well, not good user. He flies all over the place, but the CPU makes the tackle. It's 3rd and 3. I'm like, I got to run the ball again. I don't care. Let me see what's good, because I don't really want to pass and, throw an interception or something weird, because it's so close. I like to take advantage of the entire field. And because I'm on the 25, I'm like, whatever. So I run right into the CPU right there, not realizing, oh my goodness, it's OT rules. It's college, bruh. You go kick a field goal. So I'm going to tell you guys this right now. Always take your field goals. I told you guys, I will always be the idiot that tries it out first, but I don't want you guys to also do it. So please, bro, this loss right here, I was like, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Like, why would I go for it right there and not take my field goal? So that pretty much right there was my first game, and I was like, all right, let me share this with the viewers so they know what's up. Definitely on 4th down, just kick the field goal and play monstrous D. And then obviously, if they get a field goal, you go back and you try to get your touchdown. But don't like come out and not try to get your points. Always take your points. So immediately after that, I'm like, all right, we got to go back in there, because now that I recognize, I recognize it, like, look, I got to really stop, whatever I'm doing, because I have no brain cells. Let me go back in there now and play it like a real college playoff, knowing that if I get stopped on 3rd, I got to take my field goal. So when I go into it again, it's the same mindset. I want most of you guys that are really skilled with the run game, just run the ball. All right, you can obviously pass for a touchdown. There's a lot of glitchy passes you can run. Obviously I put out a G book, free ebook with the offensive things that I usually run. You guys can run that also and throw dots. But for me, it just takes a lot of the pressure off to just run the ball for 6. You know what I'm saying? Because you're so close. If they try to run blitz and everybody comes to the line, obviously you just, hot route, send a deep pass, and you score. But for the most part, if you just run the ball, you're going to win so many house rule games very, very quickly. It's ridiculous. So now in this game, I'm like, all right, we've already learned our lesson. I am a complete and utter idiot. I'm not going to do that again. So let me just run the ball. All right. So now you're going to see me run the ball a couple times, and then I'm going to have to come out there and play some D. All right. Once you start to understand that, remember, I know the 20 yards and up is like the red zone, but 25, you're so compacted. So don't try to overdo it, okay? Play more coverage on defense. For me, I'm going to still blitz, but what I'm saying is a lot of my newer viewers that are coming in, you guys are still starting to understand the blitz mechanics. You're starting to understand like the way the the zones work and things like that. Don't go crazy trying to blitz because you will get beat deep for 6, which is what is about to happen to me right now. So like, again, I'm being the practice dummy so that you guys know what not to do. So what happens is I'm going to come out, I'm going to set up my defense, I'm going to try to get myself ready to go, and then what's going to happen is this guy, I think with him, okay, he's running doubles off close. That's actually the G book that I put out. He's running that. Oh, this is a very, very glitchy formation. But again, if I put it out, I know how to stop it. So I got to just make sure that certain corners and stuff are in the right zones, and I'm just chilling. So he comes out with the run. All right, we stop him. Now he's going to go to the other glitchy formation. I think it's like I close. Is it I? Yeah, I form close. All right, bam. So now with this formation, right, the play action, this is what was crazy. If I realized early on that it was, see, I went with the wrong player. I should have went with the actual inside post, and that's usually what I do. But for some reason, I was like, you know what? Let me be an idiot and run to a guy that's already covered because I already had that zone playing the out route on that side. So that was completely 100% obviously just me having a brain fart. Like, yo, what am I doing right now? Okay? Now, some people are going to go for 2. I don't know if this is the smartest thing to do. Like, this guy is blind in both eyes. He's going to throw it right to me. I'm going to drop the pick, but he throws it right to me. I don't know if that's the right move unless you have a really, really good 2-point conversion. If you do, feel free to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm never going to stop you guys from going for the gusto. Trust me, I go for it all many times, but I want you guys to get as many wins as possible fast. And if you make a living out of going for 2, you're going to probably lose a lot of games because just like I did right there, if you play certain coverages and it's all coverage, what happens is because it's 2 yards, the CPU will attack the run very, very aggressively. And pretty much, unless you're throwing like a high point or the dude is like doing a hitch and you got a post above it, you're going to be able to play defense on it. There are some plays that you really can't stop, but just remember, when you high point in certain situations, your QB just throws the ball out of bounds. That's been going on since 19. I haven't been able to try if the, like the red zone dead eye, where you throw accurate passes there. I haven't been able to try that on Patrick Mahomes yet. So once I do that, I'll be able to give you guys a little bit more information about if that's something that can make it be glitchy for you to go for 2. So you can see that I got my 1 win. All right, so I'm chilling. I'm in the money, like, bro. So right there, it lets you go. It lets you know exactly what's happening with it. And then now you can see, like, you have to just go through all the other things to get that Nat 89 to 90 overall superstar. Keep in mind, you can still pull any of them that have been released. So if you get a Patrick Mahomes, if I get a Patrick Mahomes, it's going to be like Christmas in August because I'm selling him and putting the Nat in and I'm good. Obviously, they're probably going to give me somebody else that's garbage. I'll take a Todd Gurley, though. Like, real talk, I'll take a Todd Gurley, like, right now, if they're willing to give it to me. So, because of that, I showed you both scenarios. I was like, you know what? Let me jump into another game to see, like, what everybody else is going to be doing. Plus, I'm pretty close to level 50. And I know it's late, guys, but I told you, eventually, but listen, it's a marathon, not a race. I'm going to get there, but, I'm going to be more focused on getting you guys out the content so you guys are aware of what's actually happening. So, every game that I've played thus far, you guys were able to see relatively quick. Now I'm going to jump into this game with this guy. And remember what I told you. I'm going to be aggressive just because that's the nature of the way I play football. Regardless, I'm going to blitz everybody. If you're comfortable playing coverage, play coverage. They get a field goal, have some plays, go for 6, win it. But again, if you're not comfortable with the things that I'm doing on my screen, it's very, very easy to just play coverage inside this area. So this guy comes out, he's doing whatever he wants. I should have been able to take this for 6. I should have spun right there instead of juked. That would have probably been a better scenario for me. But, obviously, when you get that evasive going, you just want to hear the sound effect. So it don't really matter. It is what it is. Marcus Allen is such a bro, that dude is an outright goonie right there. So we're going to go ahead and, get tackled right there. And then we're going to probably score after that. We should be able to score on this guy. He's not playing any D at all. So let's just go ahead and run this in real quick. It don't really matter. Also, all of these things count towards MUT Master. So all the rushing TDs and everything like that, for those of you guys that are going after MUT Master, just know that everything that you're doing inside of House Rules also counts. So that's very, very huge as well. Now, you can see I'm being very, very aggressive and sending everybody every snap. And this guy's just sitting there and getting sacked. finally on 4th down, he goes for it, and pretty much, I don't know, like, I don't think he understands. Like, he could have probably threw it to the inside, but I don't know if you saw that Ken Houston was over there. If you guys are worried about the middle, pretty much you got to kind of shade your guys to the side that you think the player might go to. But either way, it's a pick and it's done. And that's pretty much the scenario of house rules, guys. Very, very easy to make your coins, make trophies, and get an elite player absolutely free. So definitely go ahead and do that. Right now, we've hit level 50. I wanted to share this with all of you guys. So, you know, congratulations to me. Congratulations to you guys. Thank you guys for being so awesome, joining me for this video. I am going to have some other things that I want to share with you about building up your offense, because I gave you a defensive tip yesterday. I'm going to hit you with an offensive tip later on today. So definitely subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Now I'm about to get back to house rules. One love, y'all.